Hello there you gorgeous gamers, and welcome back to another Pure Play TV video review. And today we're looking at Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. Out now for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. The version we're testing is PS4 using PS4 Pro, and a code for the game was provided by the publisher. Kart racers are a dime a dozen, each of them trying to emulate the success of the genre's king, Mario Kart. Many have tried, few have succeeded, but what about Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix? Well, it doesn't quite succeed in besting Mario at his own spin-off, but it does put in a good effort, and it's definitely worth a look if you're tired of the same old Mario Kart tracks. Before we race on with this review, do us a favour and hit them like and subscribe buttons down below. Be a real champ and hit the bell icon too, so that you're the first to know when we've got new stuff for you to watch. Cheers my dears! Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 expands on the first game in just about every way. For one, the number of playable characters has been increased massively, introducing characters from Invader Zim, Avatar and more, as well as returning racers from Rugrats, SpongeBob SquarePants and other popular Nickelodeon cartoons. It's a nice long list of characters, and I'm sure any player will be able to find their favourite. Mine were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I'm still a big kid on the inside. Characters are all well and good, but they don't make a racer. Tight responsive controls, track variety and good power-ups are what make a good kart racer. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 has these in abundance. What's immediately noticeable is the performance, at least on PS4 Pro, with the game running very smoothly. The frame rate is rock solid, and jumping into turns and drifts is as responsive as the best of them. The game looks great too, with a really clean presentation and colourful, eye-catching graphics. Power-ups are varied, with a little more depth than I expected. Before you race, you choose your character, your vehicle and its parts, but also supporting characters. These supporting characters, of which there are more than 70, make up the rest of your racing loadout. They act as your perks during a race, with one being a slime powered perk, meaning you have to collect enough slime to fill the slime meter before you can use that particular ability. It might sound a little complicated, and I guess for younger players it is, but having abilities tied to characters makes it easier to remember what each ability does, even if they don't really fit in with the characters. There are several game modes to play, ranging from the standard Grand Prix to challenges that task you with completing one-off missions. These are fun, and I've got to hand it to the developers for adding something a little different, even if they are one and done events. The Grand Prix is where I spent most of my time, either playing by myself or in split screen with my boy. There are 3 racing modes, slow, medium and fast, and I generally prefer to play using the fast setting, if only because I enjoy a good challenge. On the lower speeds, things are on the easier side, though my boy, who is 4.5, preferred the slow and medium races, because he's a kid, and losing can and does result in a temper tantrum. There are over 24 tracks to race around, and they're fairly inventive too, with interesting layouts with ample opportunity for attacking manoeuvres if you should find yourself at the back of the pack. I rarely did because I'm amazing, but it's good to know all the same. On the topic of attacking, I've got to throw out massive props to whoever decided to include the hand over the screen attack. Every single time, without fail, when that hand came sliding in from left to right, I laughed my hairy head off. I don't know why, there's just something so ridiculous about it that I get triggered into a fit of giggles. That hand is more dangerous than anyone could have imagined. I haven't got many complaints about Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2, though one thing does stick out like Squidward's nose, and that is the lack of voice acting. It's a real shame that nothing could be done on this front because there's plenty of opportunity for some in-race banter between characters. Without it, it really does feel like there's something missing, and as great as modern technology is these days, that's not something likely to be fixed with a patch. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix is a great effort at a kart racer, and instead of trying to ape Mario Kart at every turn, the game takes its own course and sets a path for what I hope will be a returning franchise. But please, for goodness sake, At least get some sound bites from the TV shows to give these characters a bit of life. And that's the end of this review. I really do hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. I enjoyed playing this one lots, and I'm now constantly getting my head pecked by the boy to play more. It could be worse. If you haven't already, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. It really does help us, and we're massively grateful for every new sub. Also, don't forget about the bell icon too, so that you're the first to know when we've got new videos for you to watch. I've been Chris, you've been great racers, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye!